with Mount Rainier in the distance. There are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. This is the Oklahoma run. Chris Carson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay alert.
He'll be brought down right around the 37. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. Having some room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. Free. And the Cardinals are going to go. They take possession. At the 36-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a handoff as they run left side, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
55. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 25.
From the gun, we'll try to run it. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. In middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. That's a shoulder here, complete to the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Big stop, dude. Big stop.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Extra play by Badgley up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 7 yards to pick up there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Stop here, long back. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hit the street. Switch, switch. Check smash.
They'll try the left side. Carson. Beautiful throw. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Check. Six guys. Shoot. Check. Hurt. Go, check. It's a safety creep.
Here's Carson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here I come. Hey, check 24. Sponge. No.
On 2nd and 7. Herbert.
That's incomplete. And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there on a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check.
Herbert. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Cardinals are going to take over at the 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray off play action. He'll get this complete to Rondell Moore. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Now Herbert following the turnover. To the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Defense, let's go. Mike 28. Mike 28. Here we go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Mike 28. Mike 28. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, number 28. Mike. He's coming. He's coming. Check in. I'm here all day. Mike 28. Okay, on this defense.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 31, Herbert. They'll run the screen with Carson.
The key to any screen point is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Let's go. 60 bison. 60 bison. Kill. Kill. Turn up. Switch. Switch.
And they'll let the fullback try and push the pile. And he'll be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Murray from midfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Marshall. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And one more. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Watch the screen. Pass. Mike 28. Mike 28. You ain't going nowhere.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. And his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Mike 28. It's just one. Hey, number 28. Mike, he's coming. Check in.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, number 28. Mike, he's coming. Check in. Now watch one. Mike 28. Hey, watch the flat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Number 28. Mike, he's coming. Check in. Here we go. Mike 28. Check tight. Mike 28.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Check 55. Check 55.
Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Taking a shot here for Marshall. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A huge play there for Arizona.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 27, Murray. Now he's forced out right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it is 28-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. On first down, it's Herbert. Pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Number 28, Mike, he's coming, check in. Hey, let's get this thing, 19.
Now it's Herbert. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the turnover, here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Check 26, check 26.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Alert, alert. 3 down. Mike 28, Mike 28. Watch the slant, watch the slant. 60 Bobcat. Mike, he's coming, check in.
Here's Herbert. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Be ready. 19 Lion. Mike
the pass. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Nice little juke. So we've reached halftime here at what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Cards with the lead, and then we'll get this football first as the second half gets started. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Double time. You got three down.
Gonna give this time to Tampa. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Come to my work.
Swim.
Come to my work. Jim. Check 52.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got his big tight end here. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Murray now. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Watch the pass. Hey, alert 3.
And now here's a carry heading left. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 17. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
57's the mic. 57.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And the penalty makes this a much more manageable third down, 3rd and 2.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Check, check. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Let's go. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. I got you. I got you.
Now Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Let's go now. Rock on, lady. All day. I'm coming. Boys. Coming after you.
They're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They did a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive. They'll get him on the ground.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 7. Herbert. Another full incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. The Seahawks on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Tackles. Mike 28. He runs. Mike 28.
Herbert now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And to the 30-yard line, that's where the return stops. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brand, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
He's got him in the driver's seat here in the fourth quarter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Now this one goes tight end on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Now this time Murray to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Terrace Marshall. His 5th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch 32, watch 32.
Back to throw. Herbert. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's going to be a long day.
To throw again. Herbert forced out to his left. Dumps this one out to Chris Carson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as they'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. There he goes, left side. A big play there on the catch and run. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Strip that ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Bandit. Check 24, check 24. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop it well short of the yellow line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. get some closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation tag. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Mike 55. Mike 55. You bet.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check Mike. Check Mike.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Cardinals, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Shut up. God. No, you picked it off and ran out of bounds. I tried to dive in there, and I fucking... What'd you say? No, that's gay. I tried to fucking jump into the end zone, and he laid down on the one. You picked it off. You picked it off and ran out of bounds.
When you're trying to dive, you have to let go turbo completely to do it.
Yeah, well...
No, you have to let it go.
No, I was holding it. I was holding it.
Oh, unloading training. I'll find out right now.
I was holding it. He went down.
Yeah, I go down when I hold R2.
Man, the party chat is fucking cracking tonight.
We're trying to help Doug fix his league right now.
Uh-oh. What happened, Dougie? Blake's in here. Holy shit.
They're running into some weird cap thing where they have to oh shit, where they have to like get everybody to join as coaches.
That's weird. How many years
right now? And it locked
dugout.
Yeah.
What year are they in?
Year 2. We're about halfway through right now. No, Jared. I think Jared's
right.
Is it DFL? Yeah, I think you do have to hold turtle. And then were you far from the? How far were you when you died?
I was literally. I thought I was passing the line. Like I was on the fucking line.
Okay, so you got to be like on the line when you hit square. So I held R2. Let's see. Well, no, because now my guy's going down. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna keep holding sprint and go.
Maybe you do just have to pass the line before you go down. So I just did it without holding.
So I was holding sprint. And I hit square. I don't think I held it. I was just trying to reach, like extend and dive.
Like a celebration dive, or?
Yeah.
I'm in practice right now. Tapping does not work. Tapping, you go down. I will on this next play. It's got audible to passing play. So I think you have to hold it
to dive in.
To do a celebration dive, yes.
Okay.
So I just held it. I held it while holding R2. I'm gonna do it without holding R2 now. Yeah, so you gotta hold it.
It doesn't matter if you're holding sprint or not.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, in the face again!
Yeah, that's what my apartment smells like.
Well, it shouldn't look. Holy dick. Smell in there. And they're in bags.
Jesus Christ.
Biscottis.
Biscotti.
Later.
See you, nerd.
So what's the call, Doug?
You gotta just restart the league.
I kind of like where my team's at, though.
I don't care.
I traded every good player on the Colts except for.
I don't care what you like.
Except for Nelson. So what are we doing?
Stuff you gotta try out these venison bacon wrap meatballs
right now.
Restart the whole thing.
Damn, dude. How are you gonna do teams? Like people can keep their teams, or are you just gonna roulette that bitch again?
Vote on that. And then there's gonna be a pot, like who wants to switch?
Of the open teams. I like that. I don't know. Should I keep the Colts or should I go into the pot and risk getting the Lions?
JT.
Yeah, dude, Taylor is nasty. It just sucks though because I have 3 top 5 first rounders, like guaranteed top 5 first rounders right now.
Well, you should say whatever picks you did. Well, no, you can't because then you gotta do the player. Fuck. Yep, that sucks.
Yeah. And I got
Jared.
My O-line's nasty.
Jared. So you're not gonna rebuild your team, are you? You have a good team. Like after you lost to me, you're like, I'm contemplating on doing. Yep, that fucked you. Yeah, because people couldn't run on you before, and when they can do both, like it.
He ripped one long run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're in the first half. I could see second half. Well, that doesn't matter. You put yourself in a bad position in one game, and then you're going to count the rest of the games that you have to play. That has nothing to do with it. You're in the first half. I mean, I get the feeling. I get where you're coming from. I'm not saying like your thinking is off, but I'm just saying no, not until the second half. Start in the third quarter, yeah. What? Doesn't? So I changed his position and then changed him back. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Well, no, just moving the punter and moving back to DE. That's how you need to move into a position where they don't have an X factor.
Okay. I'll try that. If not, you're booted, Josh.
That's unfortunate.
He'd be a 21 overall punter. Oh, no, 43, sorry.
Nice. Damn, I don't know if I want this Colts team again. They're kind of booty.
Yeah, but you're going to chance it because it's only going to be usually like lower tier teams.
I know, that's the only problem though. I mean, Okereke is isn't 79. So that's not bad actually.
Doug, you didn't move my other middle linebacker to Hold on, what was it? It was. Oh, maybe. Did you?
Oh, this is a
Oh, you
tough
did.
one.
Never mind. See you later. Oh, I was thinking Lowry. Okay, that's why.
This is tough. I don't know if I keep the Colts or not. I mean,
I had
it just sucks because when I joined the league, Doug hooked it up and gave me one of my rookies. The AI drafted 2 rookie quarterbacks, so the lower rated one was the better of the 2. He X factored him and gave him ideal sense of pressure off the rip. As I kind of like a welcome to the league kind of.
Honestly, I don't think ideal sense of pressure matters if you have the X Factor ability, fearless.
It does, because I had it on Allen. Because didn't you say Murray? Because remember last season, Murray, before you got your ideal, Murray was still throwing randomly.
He still kind of does that sometimes. I mean, it's not bad. There's like, I would say 1 out of 20 passes.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's terrible, but like sometimes when it's like a clutch moment, like 3rd and 7, you need something and you get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Got a guy wide open.
I know with Josh Allen, he still would freak the fuck out at times and just throw sporadically. It just sucks
If
because
you
the
like
Colts,
that, I'll give you the other one.
don't have any young quarterbacks to X factor.
Venison meatball wrapped in bacon. Yep. You wouldn't like these. These are habanero. Nope. Yeah, habanero poppers. I had a pick and a forced fumble with JOK. I actually really do like him a lot.
Yeah, I really liked him a lot too, till you harassed me.
What was your first round pick?
Another linebacker I got to build into JOK.
The one that I was trying to trade you for?
Yes. Not the one you were trying to draft, because the guy you wanted was the guy the Giants took. this
Terrell
guy's
Andy
like,
Fart?
no, yes.
That's who I wanted.
No, the guy you originally wanted was the Jackson kid, because remember that the guy I drafted originally was a red diamond, and he was supposed to be like what?
Oh yeah, and then he switched. Yep.
Mm-hmm. This guy in Doug's league, in Doug's DFL league, goes, so should we take pics of our teams and cards so everything can be traded precisely? Like what, you want us to sit here and edit fucking 50 players on every team?
Kiss my fucking ass.
Yeah.
How does it happen though? Like you scout him, he's red, and then right before the draft you look and he's green?
I guess like performance, because
no, because I looked after the combine and I think he was still red, and then like the day of the draft.
I didn't check until the day of draft, and I just right before the draft I looked at him like, wait, why is he green?
Do you like
Who the
it?
hell is this guy?
You have that one.
Well, the thing was, he was also rated higher overall than your linebacker.
Oh. And then they're both stars?
Mine was superstar.
Oh.
So I unlocked it right off the rip.
Yeah.
Which is, now that I think about it, dumb, because I could have used that on that quarterback I traded for that went hidden. So now if I use him, he's a waste, because he's just basically a Star Trek, normal trade quarterback until it unlocks. But I'm also thinking about just saying fuck the playoffs this year. Get Russell Wilson his 3,000 yards.
Right.
And then swapping quarterbacks and just seeing if I can, just stat pad his XP a little bit.
Yeah, whatever you say you got to do.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. It's a tough decision.
Got any big contracts you got to sign?
I did one of them already. I just re-signed Samuel and Schwartz.
How was Samuel?
50. He is a lot.
Schwartz was too.
Yeah. Let me go back to my salaries real quick. Schwartz is now on a 5-year, $103 million contract.
5-year what?
5-year, 103. And then Samuel is a 5-year, 75. I was gonna say, 5-year, 80 mil, something like that.
I think I just had to do Fulton. Or
and
no?
I still got to re-sign. I still got 2 more big re-signs.
Ouch.
But I've got 50 mil still, so I'm set money wise. Oh, the only people he's getting off of my team is going to be Michael Thomas. I got to re-sign Milton.
Oh yeah,
Williams,
I had to re-sign Greg Newsome.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted about the same amount.
Yeah. How much is he paying? How much are you paying him per year?
It was 5 years, 80 something mil.
Yeah, but look at his contract. What is it? Because I'm paying Newsome 13, 14, 15, 16, then 17.
Yeah, I don't like that they do it like that.
I don't either. I'd rather pay more of it the first year.
I'd rather it reverse flip because you can do that in the NBA.
Yep.
Let's see. Ooh, ouch. 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yep.
Schwartz is 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, we got money. It's just kind of like once Russ retires or we cut him, that'll save me 35.
A year?
Yeah. I re-signed him to a 2-year deal, so he's got 2 years left on that contract.
2 year for 70?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. How old is he?
I mean, 35.
I mean, I get it.
It's cheaper than franchise tagging him.
Damn.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if I'm not gonna make the playoffs, maybe I just say fuck spamming Russ and just let him go now.
Maybe get something out of it.
Trade him now then?
Yeah, but not many people need a quarterback, but I don't know. That's your call.
Well, I'd only get like a second and future second if I'm lucky. But I eat 35 mil in caps, so I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Just ride it out.
Ride it out, baby.
It's pretty windy. It's fucking Chicago.
$50 million notifications. Why?
Rondell Moore got hurt for 4 weeks.
I've got 20 notifications on Facebook, but I didn't get a single notification through the phone.
Oh, it sucks. Why? I mean, you did pretty well. Like, you built that fucking team up pretty decent.
Well, the thing is, he could rebuild.
People thought they were worse than what they really were, though. Like, Falcons was one of the teams I was honestly considering. It was in the beginning. It was Falcons, Cardinals. There's 2 other teams. Fuck. I honestly liked the Giants, which is kind of weird. Who do you think's beating you in the playoffs? Dude, honestly, Nick is good, don't get me wrong. He's very cheesy though, but like Madden just sucks his cock. He always gets everything his fucking way. There's nothing that ever happens bad during I've seen maybe like 2 things in 3 years. Yep. That does suck. That sucks.
What did the Panthers have? Did they at least get a quarterback?
Right, he didn't play very well for you when we were playing. Tunzel had like 1 or 2 holdings and like gave up a sack, I think.
Oh, their O-line is so bad, though. Oh, but they have Derek Brown. That's my boy. Oh, they're so slow, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot Gilmore's on the Panthers in real life, huh?
We played Jason. Chargers
what do
easy
you
bye
think?
week. Back
Should
to
I give
easy
up the
week.
Colts?
Easy after
Colts for
that.
the Panthers?
Logan, who Bucks easy. Ooh.
Oh, dude, their secondary's stupid. I would totally do that if you wanted.
You got 2 losses for sure. I'm not gonna count you out against Jason because this year he's iffy. Logan, he's just got a fucking great ass team, and obviously he's pretty good too. Nick, Cheeser.
Why did Doug leave the chat to go play his game?